Hello, Greg from Balloon Market here, and welcome to another Balloon Market Buzz on partyworldwide.net. We are joined by the Chief Executive of BAPIA, the Balloon and Party Industry Alliance, and it's John Bowler. So John, thank you for coming in.
Pleasure.
Today, we're going to talk about balloon releases. It's been in the news a lot. I have been asking people that have come on to Balloon Market Buzz, asking them what are their thoughts on balloon releases. You've made your thoughts very clear recently, and well, just explain to everybody your stance and the reasons behind that now.
We have taken the decision to no longer support balloon releases. This is based on the environmental issues and generally the stance of a large proportion of the balloon industry. But the key thing for us was that we took a poll of our members and we asked them a number of questions regarding balloon releases and their opinions on it. And one of those questions was very specific in that, do they feel that BAPIA should either continue to support balloon releases or stop supporting balloon releases? And the majority of our members responded, and we had a very, very good response to the poll. The best we've ever had by a significant margin. The majority came back and said they felt that we should stop supporting balloon releases. This was my personal opinion as well, but the BAPIA is run for the members, so we have to take their position into account. And based on that, we took the decision, therefore, to stop supporting balloon releases. And the response has been phenomenal and the support has been incredible. It really has. We're so pleased that we took the decision to do it. So many people have taken, we issued a balloon statement that members could use, and non-members, we've opened that out to non-members as well because we believe it's an industry issue. Yeah. So we've opened that up to non-members and it's available to everybody to use. It's been used on people's social media, on their websites, in their shops. And the responses they've had have been phenomenal and so positive. Yeah. Because there's one lady who put it onto her Instagram account, and she said that she has not, and she's active on Instagram. Yeah. She's not. It's not just her first time. She actively pushes her Instagram account, and she said it's the most activity she's had on her Instagram account since she started, or certainly in a very long time. Yeah. And that just shows the depth of feeling, I think, not only in the industry but also on the outside, which is the key part, that she was getting support back on that. And similarly, somebody else who put it in their shop window had fantastic feedback from their customers saying they felt it was a great decision and the right decision, and that they would certainly support them. Yeah,
I've actually been saying we don't support balloon releases because it's litter, effectively, is the reason. And we have been saying for a long time that if you do support balloon releases, you're likely to get a backlash on social media, etc. I've heard of people getting 1-star reviews, even though they've never been a customer, and things like that. However, I've never looked at it from the opposite point of view, that it's actually stop supporting balloon releases, and that will be really good for your business because people will buy into you more. So
it's been very, very positive. Yeah. It really has. I have to say, in all honesty, that I'm surprised at how positive it has been. Yeah. There'll always be some negativity, and that's fine. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. We took the decision because, personally, I also believe that, as you say, you release a balloon and it's indisputable. You cannot argue the fact that will create litter. You let a balloon go and the entirety of that balloon will come back down to earth. Yeah. Whether it's in one big piece or a number of small pieces, it will land back on earth and it will create litter.
Even if it's not in your back garden, it's creating litter somewhere.
Well, that's the problem, is that it never really is in your back garden. If you let it go, it's never in your back garden, it's always somewhere else. And so people see a balloon go and there's no belief, but you don't really think about it, what happens to it after that. But that's the key point, that it does come back down to earth and creates litter. You cannot argue that fact. Yeah. And that's critical for me. I believe that we need to be seen as a very responsible industry. And how can we argue that we are responsible if we go around creating litter? Yeah. It just doesn't stack up. Yeah. So we've taken this decision. We're very happy with it, and we are extremely happy with the response that we've had. and the support that we're getting. And even some of the people, or in fact, people that I spoke to some people afterwards on the poll who had voted in favour of continuing to support balloon releases, and I spoke with them, didn't put pressure on them, just chatted to them, and they asked questions and I explained our position and what I felt, and they said, yeah, we actually agree with you now, and we will support your decision, and they've taken the notices that we've created and sent them out. So it is definitely building, and there is definitely a momentum to support the ban on balloon releases, or just to not do them, as a way to protect our industry in general, because that is just the first step.
Yeah.
And I believe that if as an industry we can say we don't support balloon releases, that will then flow out to the broader industry, i.e. the larger national retailers who, and very frequently see the argument, and I understand that if a retailer refuses to offer balloons for a balloon release, they'll go down the road to the local greetings card chain who will sell them whatever they want. And I don't deny that. But I do believe that if as an industry we say we will not be doing this and here are our reasons why, it's an environmental issue, that puts pressure on those multiple retailers to follow suit. And I genuinely believe that they will follow suit. And by doing that, it negates the campaigns by environmental groups who are saying, let's ban all balloons, because it's the balloon releases that they see as the real issue. If we don't take action now, we will see complete bans on balloons, as we're already seeing across the world, and that will literally shut our industry down.
It will.
And we don't want to see that. We absolutely don't want to see that.
I think that's a good point about the retailers, because obviously as a byproduct of that, who are they going to go to for balloons? It's going to be professionals within our industry.
Yep.
So that's really interesting. John, thank you very much for sharing that with us. If you want to hear more from John and Sue Bowler, you can head over to the Balloon Market podcast, and there is a much longer conversation where we go into this in more depth. But that's it on Balloon Market Buzz this time. Hope to see you soon. Bye-bye.